Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hope everyone's doing okay. Just doing a quick clean with me today at the kitchen as, yeah, everything's everywhere. I'm just trying to get on top of it, try and sort everything out. And yeah, I will just mention as well though, I have just brought, not today, last night, on Vinted, some brand new bottles in the box still, you know, sealed, everything, of the man bottles, because he has the newborn ones and he has these ones. As you can see, they're a slightly bit bigger. So these are 4.5 ounce and these are 5.5 ounce. And he's gradually getting more and more ounces. So I've got these off Vinted, not these ones. The ones that come in have got like little dinosaurs on. I did order off a lady. She said this one bottle was new, so I was just like, oh, we've been dealing with 3 bottles of these. We'll deal with the 3, you know. However, when we went Alton Towers, I did open these as backup because you never know how long you're going to be. You never know how many bottles your baby's going to have. So I did open these and sterilise these. Now, he's getting used to these, and with these ones, he seems to be getting rather colicky. And that is obviously concerning as itself. So I want to get from these to these. So he's currently in between the both at the moment. So these are a naught teat and these are a teat size 1. Both are 0 months. However, this is called a slow extra flow teat and these are just a slow teat. So I'm trying to get from these to these. If you can see by the sort of type of the bottom, these are the older bottles and these are the newer bottles. So they are slightly different. So these are more of like a matte finish and these are more of a shiny finish, you know. I do find that these are better for him to be bringing up his wind and the colic and yeah. So I do believe that these new ones you should be going for. Now on Vinted, I have just brought a 2-pack for £7.50, not including buy protection fee or delivery. I think it ended up costing me £10 something, which isn't bad considering when I brought them out of Tesco, they cost me £14 for a 2-pack. And this is a 2-pack too, so just have a look around. Don't buy something that, you know, make sure you look over the listings because a lot of them are like, oh, they're brand new, but the teats have been used. So I'm basically buying a bottle without the teat, so it's useless. Do you know what I mean? I did end up having a refund off this lady. I did buy a bottle off because she said it was new. However, she didn't post it out, and I brought these other bottles that were in a box because these other ones weren't. So I was just a bit iffy on it. So I asked her, I was like, look, I'm so sorry for messing you around. She was absolutely lovely about it, you know, and she refunded me. So I got the other 2 bottles. I would just like to quickly mention though, please be careful when selling on Vinted, as we had a couple of sales a couple of weeks back now, and this woman has received this man's stuff and vice versa. This guy sent this woman's stuff back for me to give her. She says, oh, we'll exchange in person because apparently she lives near me, which is great, you know. However, it's been a couple of weeks now since all this has gone on, and she only messaged the other day to say, sorry, everything's up in the air. Apparently a friend's passed on, which I completely sympathise with. However, I have also got this other guy going, where's my item? Where's my thing that I've purchased? Her bags cost a couple of quid, whereas this guy's hat cost significantly more. So he's currently being refunded in the process, but he's paid for return her item, so he's currently out of pocket. Whereas she's now got his item, but she's not giving him his item. And I don't know what's going on, and I feel so sorry for this guy because he's waited so long for this item. And yeah, I don't know what to do about it. She's ignored me since. She sent me the one message, yet she's on there all the time, and I don't know. It's very, very concerning, and I'm very upset about the fact that, you know, I've sort of been put in the middle. What I don't get though is I printed these labels off very one by one, labelled them as I did it, and yeah, I don't know if InPost has got it wrong. I don't know what's happened. However, someone else has received other people's things and it's just a nightmare. But anyway, I'm going to stop complaining. I'm going to go do my messy kitchen because it's getting a bit dirty. Hi guys, hope everyone is doing really well. If you are a bit confused to why there's two of the same sort of video, I have uploaded one so you can hear the ASMR of the kitchen and the clean down with me, and then I'm also doing this one which is a voiceover. Now, if you're wondering why, I have had comments before about like doing ASMR videos like in regards to clean with me and that, and you either find it interesting or you don't, but I thought, well, why not? I'm doing it anyway, so I just thought while I'm here doing it, I'll upload two of the same video. So one will be my actual cleaning vlog, and then the other one will just be an ASMR. You can either listen to both or one or the other, and it's completely up to you, but I just thought I can then kill two birds with one stone. And yeah, but anyway, if you are new here guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Abby and I'm a mum of two now, which is very weird to say because yeah, it's like nearly 3 weeks in. I have a 6-year-old daughter and I've got nearly a 3-week-old baby. I have a beautiful, amazing partner, and you know, I can't thank him enough for all that he does for us and our kids. And yeah, so I do various bits of content on my channel, from renovations, gardening vlogs, because you know, summer is approaching, so I probably will be doing stuff like that soon. I also do cook with me's, clean with me's, food shop hauls, anything and everything basically on my channel. So if you are interested in any of that, please stick around, and it'll be lovely for you to subscribe to the channel and press the notification bell if you are interested. So normally I would tell you what I'm doing, explain the process behind things, you know. However, I'm not feeling in a very telling you after I've already cleaned it sort of mood. So I think I might just use this video to chat a bit more about stuff that's been going on, things that, you know, surrounding the birth that I've had, what's been going on in that aspect. So if you are again interested, please keep on listening. So first, I just want to say thank you so much to everyone that has been commenting on my recent videos, saying congratulations on the birth of the baby, all the lovely comments that I've received last night especially over, you know, in regards to what had happened with my postnatal birth. Now, I've had a few comments about like, am I going to report them? Am I going to do this? Am I going to do that? And the simple answer is no. The reason being is things like this take a long time to process. And to me, the only thing that matters is the fact that I am home with my babies. And that's all that matters to me. You know, a lot of parents might go through the route of, you know, oh, they've wronged me. And I get that. But for someone like myself, it's an overwhelming situation. I'm just thankful to be home, really. And I know that some people will be like, oh, why, or whatever. Especially knowing that, you know, I've got so many people who could back me up to what had gone wrong at this point in time while I was in there. But at the same time, to me, it's just not worth it. You know, going through the stress, going through the aggro, I'd much prefer to be spending time with my children and doing things that I need to do in my everyday life than wasting time on something that's never going to change. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't matter how many people complain. All that matters is you and your family, and all that matters is that you get home safe to your family in the end. Although the process and the struggles behind it are very much real, I do believe sometimes you just got to let go, otherwise you can go into a really dark, deep pit. And I'm sorry, but I just don't think it's worth it, you know, like cherishing the memories with your little ones and creating memories with your family and getting on top of everything that you know will make you feel better as a person just seems more better to me than wasting time trying to get in contact with people, awaiting responses, getting stressed out in the meantime, letting it consume me, because that's my kind of mindset. Like, if I set myself a target, until that target has been met, I won't sort of give up, if that makes sense. That's why it's just best for me to just leave it in the past, you know. Obviously, I wanted to let you all know what had gone on, why I was sort of a week longer than needed to be, explain the process behind it, you know, and just let people know that although the birth and everything else can go right, doesn't necessarily mean that your care can be right. People seem to forget a lot about themselves as mothers and as individuals, really, where, you know, this stuff can happen to you. Like, there's no discrimination against absolutely anyone, which I found out very, very late on in life, because, you know, the things that have happened to me this time around in this pregnancy, yeah. But if I let everything consume me, you know, I just won't ever do anything, and that's not fair, because I shouldn't let other people affect my mindset and what I do with my family. I feel like this time around, like, between the difference between Skylar and having my son this time, I do feel like I've learned a lot. I've learned to let go. I've learned to not chase things that are impossible. What I mean by that is, for instance, like the housework. I have OCD, and when the house is a mess, I let it consume me. I still do to this day. However, I have learnt to actually let go a little bit of the fact that if there isn't a bottle that's been washed in 5 minutes, that's okay, you know. My house used to be like a show home, and in reality, that's not how it should be for children. Like, this is a child's home. It should be lived in, it should be played in, and it should reflect that, do you know what I mean? And although I try my best to keep on top of it, like now, at the moment as I'm recording this voiceover, there's a costume on the floor, a pair of my daughter's pants, and I'm in the kitchen. Why are they in the kitchen? I don't know. I know, because she's decided that she's going to strip off in my kitchen to get ready to go swimming this afternoon. But I wouldn't be mad at my daughter for doing that, because she's a child, you know. And this is what I mean, where some things you just got to leave behind and let it go, because you'll end up missing so much. Like, I look at this little baby that we've got now. Like, we've put him down for bed, you know, and then I'll go and check on my daughter. And when she's asleep, she's just like this massive human being. And I'm like, where has my tiny baby gone? And I am feeling rather emotional just lately, and that's okay. You know, it's okay to feel emotional. It's okay to let emotions get the better of you. You know, these are your children. Like, they're never going to be 6 months old again. They're never going to be, you know, today years old again. Like, that's what my short was about the other day, you know. Like, I looked at my daughter and I looked at this new baby, and I'm like, just where has the last 6 years of my life gone? Like, how has this tiny baby turned into this sort of massive child that's got her own thoughts, her own feelings, her own thought process? And I mean, I butt heads with her daily, you know, she is my daughter, but at the same time, I'm never going to get any of these memories back. And I think that sometimes we all as people should just take a step back and realise what we've got before it's gone. Do you know what I mean? Like, our children are going to be grown up with their own families, or if they don't have kids, they might be going exploring the world, they might have their own careers, you know. Cherish every moment that you've got with these small individuals, because it won't be long. And I know it sounds silly, but everyone goes, oh, once they hit 18, you know, that's it. But let's face it, half the time, by the time these kids are about 12, they don't want no mum and dad. They're too busy on games, or out with their friends, or making their own mistakes and their own life lessons and their own memories. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah. But anyway, before I move on, I would like to say I have actually got a pair of cycling shorts on. I can't remember if I did tell you or not, but yeah, looking at this video, I didn't realise how big the top was. But yeah, the moral of this story that I've basically just told is the fact that I won't be missing out on my children's, life, and missing out on memories and doing things with my children and letting something that's happened at the hospital consume me. Like, obviously, I'm a few weeks past what had happened now. I was so furious in the moment, and it's okay to be furious, but don't let it consume you, guys. Also, guys, I do want to just ask a quick question. Has anyone else had cellulitis? If you have, can you leave me a comment in the comment section just to explain to me, like, how you went on with it, what happened to you, and, how your thoughts and feelings were around it, because I do feel like it's overlooked an awful lot, and I just feel like I'm getting no help with it. Like, the skin's so raw and it feels like it burns daily. But if you can, let me know. Anyway, I am going to leave this video here. If you do like my content, guys, please press the like button, share with your friends and family, and please keep on watching. And I hope you have enjoyed me rambling on. So guys, I'm going to end this video here now. I've cleaned all down by the bin and everything. I've done all this side. Just so you know, the prep machine isn't in use just yet. That's why my guide's there. We're waiting a little while for do bottle feeds in this. Obviously because of bacterial reasons and things like that. Obviously they're not supposed to be recommended. However, I used it with my daughter, and she's reached the age of 6, so there's good and bad in all people's opinions. I think later in the line it'll be a bit better, so yeah, that's for a later use. This is the milk I'm currently using. It's currently halfway empty. I've cleaned all the sides, done the top of the hob. I've done all this. This is just me a little breakfast snack thing. I have, sorry, got some ring light. This is the stuff extra that I've sterilised. So I've got like dummies, teething little toys, and there's a milk storage box in there. I've done all the sides. I've just got to do these last couple of bottles. I've got 3 bottles washed at the moment though, so I'm perfectly okay. That's it, only being used water, so you can just go there. That's me flask. I will just wipe the side over once I've done these bottles, and then I've just got to put this stuff away, but it's all for the garden, so apart from my purse. I don't just leave that out for criminals to rob me. Not that there's anything in there, there's more moths than anything else. But yeah, that is everything in here done, guys. I've mopped and hoovered, and yeah, I just needed a clean kitchen. Although it weren't dirty, Sometimes I just think when you walk into this, you're like, oh, I can prepare a fresh meal, I can do a coffee, I can chill out, and yeah. But that is the end of this video, guys. If you do like my content, please press the like button, share with your friends and family, and please keep on watching. And I'm going to go now so I can do the rest of these bottles and then go sit down before baby wakes up. Bye.